Good morning. Wow. I'm trying to get the light. Doesn't work. How's everybody doing? I just believe that a lot of people I know are watching my videos. Oh, wow. I cannot get this. The light used to work so well on this. But anyway, and I don't like. Hmm. 1 second, please. Okay, I'm going to make it brief. The reason why I'm doing this, the title is Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. When you are President Trump supporters, your so called people that are around you, and I don't really think that they were ever friends. There's two people that all of a sudden just stop. We stop texting. The other one is a confused human being. I don't know. Something very happened before between us, and this takes the cake. And both of them are supposed to have something, you know. And they thought they were better than me anyway. But I just want to let you know if you're watching, because I know you. It was the timing of it was when the Roe versus Wade was overturned. It was right around then. Then all of a sudden they didn't. Uh, no, the other the friends, so-called friends, they weren't friends in the first place. Because if you're in that corner with those people, then you're not my friend anyway. And you leaving is an honor for me. And I learned that. I used to try to make people my friends, or and you don't need friends like that. You don't need to associate. They considered me not a friend anyway because they're better than me. One called me dirty in public one time. Just I was gonna really slap her. And I can tell you it was gonna be like a bat, like bat, bat. You know, she deserved it. But then we continued. Now leave. Because I learned President Trump, following President Trump, I learned a lot. I learned about the art of war. This silent war is the bomb and getting things accomplished. Those of you that look at MSM, you're going to get lies. What's happening and what's not, and what needs, and where they're going to get President Trump, and they want him to feel like he's way, way, way down, but they can't. He's been doing everything that's for the American people. The military is in charge. Newsom in California is dead. That's final. Please don't bring him back. But not only that, Augusta, which is the priest at Gitmo Bay, said that he was evil. There was something very evil in that man. But to drink adrenochrome, anybody to do that, you are torturing children in order to have that liquid. You're torturing babies. These are the people that your so-called friends leave you for. So those weren't friends, and you got to be glad to get those people out of your life. Be glad that they go and leave. Now I don't have many, but I have new friends. I have new people that I associate with on Truth Social. Oh, they're very nice and very intelligent, and most of them are Christian religion, and that's okay. That's okay. I was raised Christian. So that's okay. That means a beautiful, real beautiful people at heart that are politically involved. That's how I describe them. And so I have new friends. And then in my own life, I will never have friends or people that I know like you. You taught me the kind of people I should stay away from. And I'll notice the signs when I meet them. And they're no good. Because what do they need with a poor person? To use you for something. To use you to be a narcissist, which is a mental disorder that has to control you. Those are not friends. And they're all going to get it. But one, I think, is mad because two of her friends died of COVID, probably. And I got news for you. There's a whole lot of people they said died of COVID, did not die of COVID. There's a lot of people, those people that think they're rich and stuff like that. There's a lot of them that have friends, and they all have friends that died of COVID. And I was like, how did they manage to have a certain amount of friends that died of COVID? And I didn't. And a lot of other people didn't. That's going along with that program. But I want to leave a message to you and to that other person that it's good, leave. Because I am a person of wisdom. I am a person that follows the right people, and you're not it. So that's good. You're gone. That's it, you guys. That's all I wanted to say. It was on my mind. Everything else, everything is happening the way it should. Be careful. Take your money, if you got a large amount of money, out of those banks. They have problems with the banks over here because the financial system has changed, you guys. How many, mainstream media is not telling you that, but they don't tell you nothing. They're in panic mode. Most of them are on their way. I think at least a chief of staff of this administration was executed yesterday. Sauceman. He thought he thought he was in the clear when they found him something not guilty for a crime. But there was another crime that he did during the election, and they got his ass on that and hung him yesterday. Because now they hang you within 24 hours. Not unless you do a deal. Give them a deal. I love it. But that means that you are definitely the movie Dutch. The reason why somebody asked me why would I like a movie. Well, you gotta, first of all, before you start talking about criminals, you need to look at this fucking government. That's criminal and the shit that they were doing in Hollywood, all of that stuff of drinking a liquid from a child that's being tortured is more than selling drugs. Because, I thought that selling drugs, those are the people's choice whether to do those drugs. When you did it to those kids, they didn't have a choice. And that was deep state. Messing with everything they do is they're messing with kids. And this commercial that's Black people only, it's about insurance. I'm so glad I got insurance and you don't have to worry about me. I mean, all Black. I hope people, insurance for death insurance. Better look at it. Better look at the message. Look at it again. Those people are depopulating. They're not populating. They want to and messing with the kids in the process. And parents that will follow those instructions to take and stick their perfectly born baby and stick something in it to give it whatever, or a 5-year-old child, those are still babies, or 11 and 14-year-old falling from a heart attack. And MSM, mainstream media, ain't gonna tell you that. But all the parents that have that done to their child should go to jail. Child abuse. Major child abuse. They really jumping on the kids. They really are. And there has to be a reason for that. But they're not nice things. So people that want to stop socializing with me because of what I said about Rosa Parks and my theory of Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King, I can say it all I want to. That they really did it to Martin Luther King. It wasn't the government. It couldn't have been the government. The government needed him. See? And they still do it right now. Soon as they want to talk about some black stuff that they want everybody to be okay with, they say Martin Luther King. They're in. No. That was a woman that did that and had that nut, Jesse Jackson, do it. He hired someone to kill him. And that's my theory. So if that's what you're angry about, there you hear it again. Boom. And I wrote it. So I had somebody say, well, that book, we'll make sure that book don't get out. It's like I heard, we'll make sure. And they were niggas, black folks, of course. But I want to let you know anything that I want out, I write. So I can do anything I want. If you don't like it, don't read it. Ask me, do I need you? Nobody, I don't need you. And I grew up. I know I really truly don't need you. So I can put out what the hell I want to put out. Jesse Jackson wasn't no good. Let me tell you, there was one African American that I believe was a good man and a good politician, and they did kill him, poisoned him, and that was Harold Washington in Chicago. That was a good man. Medgar Evers was a good man. He got shot. But Martin Luther King, he played with them, the government. So he worked for them. And they say anyway, it wasn't. It was the woman he was fooling around with for a long time. And then they spread lies that she did this and she did that. And she never was the first to get on that bus. She knew that. Why didn't she say it? That means she's not a nice woman. Then a book with her husband on it. Her and her husband. I looked at the book and I said, so? What the hell does that mean? Oh, she had a husband. What does that mean? It means nothing. You know that if you're a grown person. So those that don't like what I say, leave. Leave my life, because I'm going to be very picky in the future. And I tell you this, I have new people that I socialize with. And baby, they're nothing like you. And you taught me that lesson. So-called friends, my ass. They're old. One is old and she's always, I don't know, never wanted to face the fact that I wasn't a dumbass. Very not nice. When you are in the position that I was in, homeless and stuff like that, people talk about you and say things that are really bad, to your face. But they are so, people that are like that are very insecure people, and they are also narcissists. I found it out. That's a mental disorder that have to be over you, like these liberals. They have to be over you. They have to be. They want to control everything you do, everything you see, everything you say, everything. They want to control your children, everything. Narcissist. And that's a real mental disorder. So those that are leaving, I can kind of tell the last conversations that I had with you weren't so good. So leave. Because over here in my arena, you cannot be like that or hang out with those different. I'm just going to say, I don't want to be with people that approve of that kind of crap. And you're hurting children. You're my enemy. That's the most important thing in this world are little kids. So that's it. Take care and have a good day. Bye for now.